Welcome back to part 3 of the Nintendo Switch slash Nintendo NX discussion, again with
Thanks, Yoshi. The last 20 seconds, we are making a third part for the last 20 seconds.
yes, because we can talk hours and hours about Splatoon, and we're gonna go a lot into the first part, and we'll have a lot to talk about.
We are so much hyped about this console, about new games, and
About everything about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in the last part, we have been seeing some, and that is
New
different weapons, and interestingly, pants. Which is, I think, will be a new type of gear.
I see that the first time here.
That's a thing that not many have noticed, but there are a lot.
And I must say here, gloves.
Yeah, gloves are in there too. Are we gonna see 2 more slots for a gear?
Oh, the sniper looks good.
You mean the charger?
Charger, sniper class weapon.
Yes. So we've already said that the new design for the splatter shot really weird looking, and it just doesn't really capture the look of the first game.
Please give me the first splatter shot back. It was so good.
Yeah, I mean, we're pretty much used to the original look now, and it looks a bit weird and a bit off. But what's interesting too is that that's the most obvious thing. That's the thing everybody has noticed already. New haircuts, and I'm already a big fan of this hair. I think I'll give it. Not sure about that yet, since
this is here standard.
This is the standard female, which
female.
I will probably use. I don't know. I will probably then afterwards miss the old looks of the haircuts, tentacle cuts.
I think the weapons are more in a beta version, because here it's so pink, and then
it just looks kind of ugly and unfinished. It's just colored textures with a bit of shading.
And missing textures are mostly in pink black shadow.
Yeah. And also what I think is really interesting is the new design for the roller. As you can see here, it's got this little switch thing, which I think is going to represent the shoot button, or the ink bolt, the ink. So it's probably for the inklings to use this spray ink with the roller, but we'll see about that.
The shifter from stick mode to roller mode.
Yeah, that's probably it.
But it looks a little bit like a carbon roller, or it's I don't know.
It's got similarities with it. It's still the carbon roller.
Yeah.
The
red with search minds, search seekers. The red with seekers in her deco version, special version.
Yes. So we'll see if the weapons change, or if they at least get retextured. Yeah, and as you can see,
controller.
That's a very interesting thing to see that the Pro Controller is, as you can see, more styles, new gear, and
I think it's 100% not given color here on the weapons, but because here is also the pink on it. And pink team color and pink weapon doesn't match so good, I think.
Yeah. I hope they'll go with the old weapons, or at least make them in a better color than having that pink overstripe to cover the ink tank. I would like to see the green return.
My opinion is not more my opinion, but
I already have a problem with the trailer. And that problem is that the Pro Controller is used to play competitive Splatoon. I don't have a problem with the usage of the Pro Controller, but I cannot aim with analog. With analog.
And there is something I want to talk about too. So I hope that the gamepad or tablet or what you want to call it from the NX/Switch will have gyro sensors, because Splatoon without gyro is for me life without fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty hard to aim with analog. I mean, yes, it's a debate between fans which one is better, but most people started off with gyro and cannot use analog. I've been trying to play with analog for some time. It's really hard and it's really awkward to control. I mean, if you're into that and have any experience with shooters before Splatoon, you'll probably be super good with analog, but
Analog and sniper no go, I think. I've played with a YouTuber Splatoon. I've played Splatoon with a YouTuber, um, and he plays with analog, no gyro. I've played gyro. We are both
Chargers?
we are both had the scope e-leader, and I hit him, I think 5 times, and he hit me 1 time also, because it was too fast for this range and for aiming.
yeah, so
This is meh.
And my next problem with it is that the ink strike cannot be performed without any possibility to show on the pad where it's gonna land.
Yeah.
So will we still see the ink strike? Will it be exclusive to specific weapons that are not viable for competitive play? Or is the ink strike at all allowed in Splatoon? Like, can you use it for competitive Splatoon? We'll see about that later, but I really hope the Pro Controller gets gyro and doesn't have that awkward, you have to use a Wiimote to use it, and that's pretty rough to pull off. You need strings.
I have taped my Pro Controller on a Wiimote for this in the Dual Dojo, or versus mode, not online versus mode, offline versus mode.
Offline 2-player.
And every time the Wiimote falls off. So
it's just really awkward and it's really funny to see.
I've taken then the Wiimote Plus, because grip and so, and have my middle fingers and ring fingers hold it, and the rest hold the Pro Controller. It was working, but really strange.
I've seen a pretty interesting solitude for that problem, because he was just taking gummy bands and attached it to the Pro Controller in the middle.
Oh.
I don't know who it was, but it's been by YouTuber, and it kind of looks funny, but it looks viable. It's better than holding both the controllers at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay, now that we've got that out of the way, we can look at the new hairstyles too. You have just been seeing those for the last couple of times.
Cut it off hair for the females. Here.
Yeah, as you can see, it's just a shorter version of the hair. We have that one-sided look, which is kind of like my haircut. And I really hope that a sort of like my haircut will be included in the set of new haircuts, tentacle cuts.
Nintendo Switch.
Yeah. Now that we've got that out of the way,
yeah. You first.
Like I said, I really hope that there will be a lot of possibilities to make your hair look, and I really hope that there's a sort of hair editor. When the new touchpad, when it will be a touchpad, which it's been leaked, it's a touchpad. You can touch it.
Wow, I can touch everything.
Can't touch me.
Okay, not everything.
Can't touch me.
The Wacom, no, not the Wacom.
Yeah. So I hope that you will be able to make it like a sort of. I think I can talk about that in another video, but like an editor for the whole thing, so that you can like in the Mii Maker, that you can
yeah.
what that you don't have to use the, how's it called? So that you don't have to use the that you don't switch the size of the Mii, but rather the length of the hair. Like you can make it longer, you can make it shorter, and then when you have found the perfect length, you can switch between different styles of hair, and then kind of like switch them around all over the face, so you can create your perfect hair.
Yeah. And I must talk about the trailer itself. It's short.
You can take and show the part of the trailer you wanted to show.
It's not a part of the trailer. It's really the complete trailer, because we're seeing here no families, and this is a really good statement. I think it's more also
It's more of a Yelp console.
we see here parents
Not parents, but a lot of young people playing the console, which means we will not have that theme of Nintendo is just a family and kiddo console maker. No, we see that this console is made for teens. It's made for young adults, and I
That
can
was the
already
word.
see why Nintendo are coming from this situation.
that was the word I searched for. We are seeing here adults and esports, and this is really good statement for it. I hope Nintendo gets a little bit away from the family kind style. It's not it isn't, oh, searching the word. It isn't yeah. Forget it. Forgot it. Forgot the
Say it in
word.
German.
Schlimm war's.
It's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad that Nintendo has taken family and so, but I think it's better for more adults and hardcore or
It's kind
gamers
of time that Nintendo
here.
gets away from that image, because really, we're gonna talk about this now. This is a real big problem. Because in school, when you talk about Nintendo games in a higher year of school, it's always like you're the outsider, you're the little kid when you're talking about the Wii U. The 3DS, okay, some people have a 3DS, it's not that big of a deal. But when you talk about having a Nintendo console in a time where most people have a PS4 or Xbox One, then it's really bad for the image, and I just really hate that it's like that. Nintendo just has made such great games. Without Nintendo, you wouldn't have the PlayStation or the Xbox. And really, is it that bad that we have some more childish and not so mature type of games? It's just, I don't see why Nintendo should be seen as an outsider for making friendly games.
Now I want to talk about two more things here about the Switch, and we are seeing here here a little D-pad kinda thing. This is
Oh, yes.
this is actually the plus button,
The start button?
and this is minus
This is
or
the
select.
select button.
We have here under his hand is the home button, and here is a little share button thing under the
Which we hope
D-pad
will
itself.
which we really hope will be able to stream on YouTube, because if that's a thing, then I'll be streaming Splatoon. I think he will do so too, and maybe we'll even collab sometime.
And what I want to say too, we're seeing here Skyrim. This isn't a Nintendo game or so. We're seeing here Skyrim. I hope Nintendo got cooperations with lots of other developers from. They're usually making.
So we hope we hope the NX will be great and get a little more noticement than the Wii U. And that's what we're gonna end this episode on. If you enjoy, please check it out. Goodbye.